All right, guys, you can see on this Darkhorse, brand new black Mustang, beautiful car. But guys, look at the scratches in this finish. This is why it's important that you get proper prep. Paint correction is needed on a brand new Mustang with less than 75 miles on it. And go ahead, Andrew, bring the light back this way so we can show folks. Under normal lighting, you can't see it, but under focus lighting, so look at this scratch. And guys, this is the before. We're going to show you the after. And right now, Andrew's getting the front prep so the guys can apply PPF to the hood, the bumper, the fenders. And we're going to go over here and check out the door after it's been corrected.
This is no ceramic coating on it.
So guys, this is just prep, no ceramic coating. As I say, you always want to make the paint look like in the prep, like it's already ceramic coated. I mean, guys, look at this clarity. No scratches, no micro marring, no damage. And this is ready for ceramic coating on this side of the vehicle.
Yes.
WOW is the fastest growing brands for detailing products, chemicals, and coatings in the world. All right, guys, on board the weekly buff. New client. He's the CEO and part owner of WOW Car Washes in Vegas. These are tunnel car washes. Some of them are going to be touchless car washes, which we're a big fan of. When you have a ceramic coating on your vehicle and you go through a touchless car wash, you don't need brushes or cloths to clean it because the coating is hydrophobic. As you guys can see, this looks good under these lights. As soon as I put it on focus lighting, which I'll show you here in a second, it's got a lot of issues with the paint. We're going to be doing full nose paint protection film on the front. We're going to cut the stripes out, so this is going to be custom on the front of this vehicle. And right now we got Julian doing the correction. This had a gnarly scratch that we had to color sand here, and we took it out before we applied the paint protection film. This is one cool car, brand new client, very cool guy. His name is Heath, and we'll be interviewing him when he comes to pick up the car. But the masking tape all over the car is so that we can buff to precision. We don't scuff or stain any black moldings on the car, and we get nice and close to the edges. We'll be using our micro polisher. So let me grab a scan grip and let me show you the condition of this paint. Paint correction is an essential step before ceramic coating. We use focus lighting, you can see the lighting. And right now he's on a cutting step, so it's got a little bit of haze. We're gonna go back with 2 more steps to ensure that the paint is totally clear. This brand new Mustang had paint imperfections. New paint is not perfect. This is why it's important to get an estimate by a professional. Look at under focus lighting, make sure you know the prep before the coating is applied. Guys, we're using the EVO 3000 Ultra Polish with a 100 PPI pad. What does that mean? It's the softest foam pad on the market. When you got paint that's got residual marring in it, what do we use? The softest pad. And he's using the EVO 15 dual action polisher, right? And it's coming out a lot better. So pad and product combination is super important. Tell them, why is this important, Andrew?
It cuts down on your time. That's a big thing for me. Instead of doing multiple steps, if I know the pad and product combination, that I can get to it. And honestly, it cuts down on the step.
Yeah, but what's the most important thing is, like, if you use the wrong pad and product combination, what's the final outcome?
Yeah, so the wrong pad and product combination, you'll never get that deep look. You'll always have to go back to a softer pad. Kind of like sanding, you got to do it in levels. So you got to figure out, like this car had a couple of scratches, so I actually had to go wool pad with the 1500.
So you're using the 1500. Now this is an old cutting abrasive that we use, and it worked better than the 800 for this application.
Yep. Yeah, and it had a mean scratch in it. The customer was really happy about it too. Some of the pictures. So yeah, this is I did 2000 on this as well with the orange pad to get that mark.
So it's actually 3 steps: wool pad, orange light polishing pad, with less aggressive. I'll use the 2000. So you got the 2000 cut finish, you got the 800, and you got the 3000. Now you said you used 1500 on a couple areas.
Yeah, just for
but is this mostly the pattern product combination that you're using right now?
Pretty much, yeah.
So we're going 800, 2000, and then 3000.
I had to switch to the wool pad for the door area, for the nails and all that stuff, and the scratches and stuff. But that's pretty much it. It's coming along good too.
So guys, Gloss University is a great place to come here in Las Vegas. It's a 2-day boot camp. Andrew's going to be instructing this year, right, Andrew?
Yes, sir.
We're going to be teaching students the art of paint correction and why 95% of a great finish is in the prep. We make our tools, we make our pads, we formulate our polishes. We are not a private label. All right, guys, we are going on to what we call the second step of paint correction, which is called a finish cut polish. We're using the EVO 21 dual action polisher, burgundy pad in combination with a yellow synthetic wool. Now, this car was brand new and it had less than a couple hundred miles on it. And this customer is a new client. He's also the owner of WOW Car Washes, actually 20 locations here in Vegas, and super neat guy. We're actually gonna collaborate with him about why washing your car is essential to maintaining it. Now, he's gonna be picking up the car here shortly. Okay, so now we're doing QC and quality control, double checking our work. We're gonna be bringing it down off the lift and we're gonna be bringing it outside. But guys, look at these reflections. This is why prep is so important. Also making sure all surfaces are protected, trim, face wheels and glass. And as we say, the sun never lies. I have this car outside and it looks outstanding. It looks like a wet pool of fresh black paint it ran through or was dipped in. And look at the reflections of the sun in the clouds. Now this has full nose paint protection film. We did remove the badges and some of the trim to get a much cleaner install. And guys, this takes a certain type of skill set in order to execute. So when you're shopping price, don't shop price, shop expectation, go look at it in person. Now we're gonna interview the owner of the car washes, super great guy. His name is Heath. Let's see what he has to say. Hey guys, another weekly buff. New client, kind of an interesting client because we're both into cars and I don't professionally race on the level he does, more of SCCA type of racing out of Spring Mountain and Pahrump. But he brought us this new Darkhorse Mustang. We saw one of our ads on social media, but here's the most interesting part. We're both car wash guys.
That's right.
Right? And he owns a series, or I'm sorry, how many car washes? 20?
19 locations, WOW Car Wash, 19 locations exclusively here in the Las Vegas Valley.
And his car wash concept and the model that he built out was different than anything Vegas has ever seen. From a customer experience to quality of the wash, the chemicals, how they recycle their water, the track they use, the size of the vehicles they can accept. He's not paying me to say this, I just know this because I've already studied his business model. But we're going to talk about here in the future about how all tunnel car washes, because we are an advocate of washing your car correctly so you don't damage it, that all tunnel car washes are not the same. Just like all detail shops or all PPF guys or coating guys. Guess what? They're not all the same. Do you agree, Heath?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The first thing that drew me to you is the customer experience. That's what I appreciated because the customers for us, we call them our guests, they're very important to us and how we treat them and the experience. And that was very much appreciated from you guys as well.
Yeah, because I always tell them, you know, you can go get a hamburger or you can get a steak. They're both meat, right? But one serves a certain audience and the other serves a certain audience. But what we have in common is that we're both OCD and we're both trying to provide something that over-delivers people's expectations. And a lot of people think like his car washes start at $7 to $9 for a basic car wash. You can get a monthly package, $20 to $30. But here's what we're going to do on the weekly buff we've never done before. We're going to refer our customers to his car wash because he knows what the coatings will do and how durable they are, but he's going to give them a 25% off offer.
That's right. That's right. If you are a Glossit Studio customer and you come over as a WOW guest, you're going to get 25% off any of your memberships.
You guys, you can't beat that because people ask us if I'm going to invest this kind of money to protect my car, I got to take it to somebody I trust. And Heath is going to have a meeting with all of his employees letting them know we are now building a relationship with Glossit. They're going to throw business at us. And we're also potentially talking about putting some of our products in so you guys have something for aftercare when you go through the car wash but that's something that Heath and I will be discussing next year in 2026. But let's get back to Heath's car, Darkhorse. You had it Mustang GT3, no, GT350.
GT350.
But was it an R or regular GT350?
It was a standard GT350. It was a passion project for me. Several years in the garage building it out to be a full-blown race car. And after going through a couple motors, it was time to get into a different race car, and still wanted my Mustang in the garage. So that's what ended me with the Darkhorse.
Now, this is not going to be a car he tracks. This is going to be a street car, which means he's driving it to enjoy it.
That's right.
Tell him about the series that you race in right now.
Yeah, so next year I'll be in the Rush series as a part of Grid Life. 6 races, full season. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So how'd you do last season?
So this will be the first season in the Rush series, but last season I was with the World Racing League, running in BMWs, tracks like COTA, Road America, Watkins Glen. So that's the passion, that's the hobby for me in between washing cars for a living.
Right, so everybody always asks me, what do you do for a living? And they see me driving a GT2 RS sometimes on the weekends, and I tell them I wash cars for a living, and they're like, yeah, right. That's right. Right? Because that's literally what we do.
I tell them the same, yeah.
This is literally what we do. You know, you ever see the videos on social media, hey, so what do you do to drive this car, sir? Oh, I wash cars, right? And then people are like, what? That doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense, because if you're offering and you're scaling in multiple locations, then anything is possible. This car needed heavy paint correction before we started. I could not believe the condition of the paint. And I always tell people, new cars are not perfect.
No.
Because when we get people asking me for quotes and they're talking to my appointment setters, you don't need to see the car because it's perfect. And I've never seen a brand new car, especially a black car, that was perfect. Tell people why new cars are not perfect.
Yeah, I was shocked. I mean, the amount of paint swirls, scratches. The car had 27 miles on it. It was brand new, and it looked like it was several years old and had been beaten up. Yeah, the paint quality from what you would expect from a factory brand new just wasn't there.
So this is why it's important to come in person. Let us take a look at the car in person, give you a free estimate and an education, because we're going to teach you what to look for and also what should I expect. Super important. We did full nose PTF. Now, a little difficult. Josh is behind the camera because Austin's off today. It's got the stripes on it, and I didn't want to change the factory stripes. I did not want them glossy. He knew that when he walked in. He goes, this guy knows what he's talking about, because I did have them gloss over my last stripes, and it was a big mistake. And so we had to hand cut these out to precision. Actually, Josh did it. And the full nose, and we did the mirrors, and the headlights, and the correction, and the coating. So this was about a 3 to 4 day process. This is not a fast process. And everybody thinks that we're just turning and burning these. There's no way at this level of quality that we're gonna offer, we can do that. But if you got a cool story and a cool car, be sure to check out WOW Car Washes in town. You're gonna see some cool things happening in 2026. Me and Heath and my team, we're gonna meet up and see if we can collaborate to educate more people on how to wash their car and how to ceramic coat it without having to spend a lot of money, but also getting the most bang for the buck. So guys, I'm Rich Light. If you would like to be featured on the Weekly Buff and you got a cool story with a cool car, go to gidetail.com and click the link, and I'll see you soon. Rich, thank you for visiting our YouTube channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you're a professional detailer and you're looking to grow your business, go ahead and click the video here. If you are a weekend warrior and you want to learn some pro detailing tips, go ahead and click here. And if you're looking to get into the detail business or you want to grow your detail business, go ahead and click below.